Hello guys! So in a previous video I provided this Amiga1200 with new capacitors. At that time I used so-called polymer capacitors for the 1470 microfarad. It's the big ones here in the cans. Unfortunately, out of ignorance I used ceramic capacitors for the smaller ones. In a Facebook forum, several people pointed out to me that you should never use ceramic capacitors in your Amiga. I would like to thank John Hurtle at that point. Well, why you shouldn't use ceramic capacitors? John Hurtle writes that you should use high quality capacitors but never change the capacitor type. So let's take a look at what the advantages of a polymer capacitor are and why changing to ceramic capacitors is a very bad idea. With ceramic capacitors, capacitance drifts in response to temperature changes and DC bias. Polymer capacitors have no such problem and remain stable over time. See this illustration from Panasonic on the left side. The graph shows very well that the polymer capacitor has almost linear and stable values over a wide temperature range. This is not the case with a ceramic capacitor. With so-called MLCCs, the capacitance changes with the temperature. It can even go so far that it causes an effective capacitance loss of 90% or more. This means for your Amiga that the MLCCs behaves like a resistor at unfavorable temperatures and DC bias voltages. And that is very, very bad for your Amiga. And if the MLCC should fail, it can explode and burn a big hole in your board. In this video I want to solder out the MLCCs and replace them with so-called hybrid capacitors. So the hybrids are known for their stable electrical properties at high frequencies, and they are reliable when subjected to high ripple currents. I don't want to bore you with desoldering capacitors, so I'll keep this video short. And here you can see the finish worked. All these capacitors are changed now with high quality hybrid capacitors. And let's build this main board back in the case and turn it on. So after closing the case and put it all together, now the moment of truth. So nice, everything works well. And I think the colors are more vivid now. It makes a big difference, to be honest. So let's start a game here. I have here the classic workbench installed on a compact flash card. Let's try with Turrican. And really, I can tell you the colors are much more vivid, clear. It's definitely a difference here. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you could learn something from this video, and yeah, don't use MLCCs in your vintage computers, and just switch to high quality capacitors, but not to MLCCs. This is the main issue of this video today. So thank you, and see you next time.